The first thing you need to do is go to the wonderful website of the Office of Learning Resources. And part of that office is their sister office called Student Disability Services. It is a very informative website. It's full of all kinds of information about what a student would need to do to receive accommodations, including what documents that they would need to get from their whoever did the testing or the healthcare provider, and telephone numbers, where the office is, types of accommodations, all of it's right there spelled out. And you need to do it soon because all of these things are controlled by the federal government. This is, we have the Americans Disabilities Act, and the ADA is very specific, and so we have to evaluate the documentation, and we're lucky to have great partners over there to help us do that.
Mm-hmm. And it's important, I think, to remember that the ADA is very specific about
Right.
the nature of accommodations and equity issues and things like
Mm-hmm.
that. And the sort of the ground rules for colleges and universities are different from the ground rules
For high schools.
So that there are some situations where accommodations were made in high school that will not be made here, and vice versa. So it's important to get in contact with the office soon, so that you can understand the nature of the documentation you need to present, and and once the accommodation is made or not, to understand clearly both the reasons why, and what students should do to make the best use of the resources that are here, so that they can, even if they're not being sort of formally accommodated, what are the possibilities for getting sort of assistance and support with
Or learning a new skill that makes it easier to do something that's hard for them. Because remember, it's called the Office of Learning Resources, and the biggest resource there are professional teachers who help our students figure out, oh, look, I don't process this very fast. Are there some techniques I can use to do it? Or I never learned how to take notes in a big lecture in high school. How do you do that? And these teachers are extremely good at working with students to figure out those skills.